lot of really great stories that you gentlemen have, and I'm super excited for you to share those stories with our audience. And to kick off the podcast, Roger, I'd like to know, why did you write McLaren, the engine company book?
I worked at McLaren, and I realized that nobody really knew much about McLaren engines. Everybody knew about McLaren, but I think only the real aficionados were deep enough into everything to notice that there was this thing called McLaren engines. But I don't think people gave that much credence. That was maybe just another way of saying McLaren or something like that. And being there, I said, this is a lot more than just an engine company. And so when we did the 40th anniversary in 2009, is that right, Wiley?
Yeah, 2009.
We talked about doing a book, but there was not enough time. So we tabled that. And a few years later, maybe 7 or 8 years later, the subject came up again as a way to promote the heritage that was now part of a new company that acquired McLaren, a Canadian company, much bigger than McLaren. And so they wanted people to know more about McLaren engines because it was part of their company. So we embarked on this project.
I'm happy you wrote the book. I learned a lot reading the book. I had no idea of some of the most iconic vehicles you did engine work on, and we're going to get into that a little bit later, and the engines for the armored cars and all these incredible innovations that the company did. And so I'm really happy that you shined a light on that, because I learned a lot reading your book. I thoroughly enjoyed reading your book. And Wiley, what did you first think? So you have this experience, you're the CEO of the company, you know Roger, he approaches you. Okay, Wiley, let's write a book about this. What did you think?
Well, it was, unfortunately for me, I'm always pretty practical, so it was all about the trademark and the name McLaren and separating us from McLaren International, which we were separated from about 1982 when Teddy Mayer sold that company. So we claim we were the original McLaren, and the guys in England were the new McLaren, which didn't go over very well. So in that process, when Linamar purchased us in 2003, by the time Roger came with this idea, let's do this book, Linamar was interested also from a standpoint of making sure the world understands that this McLaren is part of Linamar, and it's also a separate McLaren from McLaren International. So it was easy to say, yeah, let's do this. And plus we had a lot of old guys that wanted us to record their history before they were gone.